All right, hello and welcome. I am so sorry about that before. I already did this all one time, and I'm gonna adjust my volume there a little bit so that way I'm not like screaming. But yeah, I've already done this one time. This was supposed to be like a blind reaction to this, and then me going over like the cards and everything like that, and then like going over the balance of the game. And I did do that. I did that, but I did that by myself apparently because I guess for whatever reason OBS did not want to pick up my mic. So what we're gonna do again here, this unfortunately you're not gonna get my like live reaction. I do I am a little upset about that because I did have some like really good points that I don't think I'm going to be able to like recreate there. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to go over this trailer and then I'm going to go over the actual. Well, first, actually, I probably should do it in like the correct way. So let's actually do that. We're going to go over this trailer here, which is like a first look, like kind of what you would call it, like just actual trailer, and then the other one kind of goes in more on how the game's played, and we're going to go over and speculate a little bit on like some of the balance of the game. And I think I have a good grasp on at least what the Naruto and the Sasuke deck are going to do right off the bat. Oh, but yeah, going through all the nostalgia here, so fucking cool. Okay, yeah, and there's some of the first reveals of some of the cards, which when we get back into it a little bit more, I think these cards are they're not broken, but they're gonna make the game frustrating. These cards specifically. Oh, had to show the boobs. Had to show the boobs, I think. Wait, let's come back to that, actually, wait a minute. They're going through everything. Oh, no, wait, my bad. Yeah, they just decided to just show Tsunade's boobs out of nowhere. I just realized that. Oh, man, but yeah, here's a look at some of... I'm gonna assume these are probably, like, the altered SPs. There's no way these are, like, the regular cards. But these look so fucking cool. Like, the Jiraiya here, the Itachi, and the Tsunade, I think, are my favorites. I do really like the Orochimaru as well, but, like... I think it's actually a tie for the Jiraiya and the Tsunade on which one's my favorite. Oh, yeah, the Sasuke and... Oh, man, and this was the part that actually, like, I think I came a little when I saw this. Like, they go through all the fucking manga scenes and animate them a little bit that are on the let's back up that are on the manga card, like the fucking I'll kill you, and just oh my god. And then like the textures on the card itself are gonna be fucking wild. It's gonna look so good. And then same with like the Naruto. I think it's weird that the Sasuke was translated but the Naruto's not. I'm just realizing that the Naruto's entirely in Japanese. But yeah, the textures on it and everything are gonna be so fucking cool. Oh man. But yeah, needless to say, I am hyped for this. And then now we're gonna get into the man, those manga cards look so good.
Bandai card
They look
game,
so
a new
good.
Card game.
Yeah, the first time I watched that, I jizzed in my pants a little bit. And like I said, I don't think there's a universe where I can actually recreate like the excitement I got for that. Like, oh my god, those manga cards are so fucking cool.
Come back. Naruto card game.
So yeah, now we're gonna get into how it's like actually played, and I have
Naruto card game is a strategic
some
trading
opinions
card
on
game.
that.
Experience the world of Naruto through
Well, first off, first opinion, why is Boruto here? Naruto and Naruto Shippuden should only be here. It is the Naruto card game. Well, I guess it says Naruto Next Generations, but Boruto sucks.
exciting card battles featuring characters from all Naruto titles. Card design.
Oh man, this is the best part. Like, actually, out of all of these Bandai games that they've dropped, no, actually, we have seen what the normal cards look like. I even actually like how the normal cards look. Actually, Bandai has like knocked it out of the park with this first printing, because like we all remember, how One Piece and Union Arena were printed on some of their first sets. It was literally just straight up screenshots from the anime, like no actual original art made whatsoever. This still looks like it's kind of a screenshot from the anime. Or no, it probably is an artist doing it, but it's like another like it's another shot. It's a shot from the anime, but it's taken at like a different angle. And so like somebody probably actually drew that. But like yeah, these just look so fucking good now.
Card game features a wide
that
variety
Tsunade
of
is
cards
really
with
good.
unique artwork. See your favorite characters illustrated.
The Jiraiya is great. Oh man, I was gonna say, I think the Jiraiya and the Tsunade
by
are my
various
chase cards.
artists, as well as card designs that
Oh well, obviously these are the real chase cards, but like I don't think I'm gonna get my hands on a manga.
Art. Card types. Naruto card game features
Now
these
this is
five
what I thought was interesting. So like we have two different types of resources in the game. There's both a chakra card and a summon card.
types of cards to battle with. Leader card. The core card that your deck is built
Which
around.
also I think it's kind of weird.
Character card. Chosen based on your leader's color.
I hit the wrong button.
Character cards form your
I think it's weird that we're going back to like your life just being a nat number on there, because I did like in One Piece how like your life is represented by cards on the board. It's very easy for like you to keep track of, and also it keeps like a component to the game, because every time you swing into your opponent you have the possibility of refreshing the counter in hand and everything. And I don't, yeah, that's another thing. I haven't seen it all. There's no counter on any of these cards either. So we're not going to have like any real way to defend ourselves other than like blockers or like this. Cause like this was another thing. It seems like this Shikamaru, you can play it face down. So you can play it like a trap card, and then when your opponent attacks you, you use one chakra and then use the support here, and then flip it up, and then it interrupts the attack.
chosen based on your leader's color.
Oh, maybe you place it down in a different way, because it specifically says summon this card and interrupt the attack. So maybe there's a separate board that you play like face down cards that can work as like triggers or traps.
Some character cards are powerful cards called EX.
And I'm gonna get more into this later, but like these EX cards are really interesting. Also, I've noticed at least this one. I've noticed a cool combination.
Which can be played once you reach certain play conditions. Chakra card. Cards required to activate support cards like.
So I think this is kind of weird. It says when using chakra, turn this card face down. So it looks like you're gonna actually like flip it over instead of like just tapping it, or maybe face down is like them tapping it, but it looks like instead of tapping it, you're gonna actually flip them like up and down.
Jutsu. Summon card. Cards required.
And this was interesting also because you only get one of these, so it means you only get one summon per turn unless you get a card that reactivates your summon card.
Game. Battle with a deck of 50.
I think it says
Naruto.
Oh no, so yeah, you are expected to flip them face down, because this specifically says you may rest this card to summon a character card. So yeah, you're gonna rest this, and then if you have something that reactivates it, then you can play a second character out. But other than that, the other ones, it looks like you're gonna be flipping them upside down the entire time, which I think is awkward.
Card game. Battle with a deck of 51 cards.
But yeah, so 50 cards, 1 leader, that's normal, just like in One Piece. The 5 chakra cards I think is interesting, but I haven't seen too many cards that actually have support abilities on them, so you might actually not need that many. You maybe like 5 is just the sweet spot. I think the 1 summon card is just like interesting. I don't think it's like gonna make the game unfun or anything. I just think it's an interesting choice, specifically since like I'm so used to in One Piece being able to like tap the Dawn and give the Dawn and everything, and that's another mechanic that doesn't seem like it's in here at all either. I was wondering how close these games were gonna actually be to each other, but it seems like this seems like it's actually a lot closer to like, I don't know, like Hearthstone maybe, than, well, no, because I would even argue that One Piece is really close to Hearthstone. It's just your mana, it can give it to your characters to get more power out of them. This one, it seems like, I don't know. Well, yeah, because Hearthstone, you can play as many cards as you want also. So maybe this is like a little closer to Yu-Gi-Oh! With the summon cards and the trap cards and everything. but they're trying to incorporate like other cards in as well.
Cards, 5 chakra cards, and 1 summon card. Brew a deck full of strong ninja that share the same color as your leader.
Oh yeah, and things
Conditions
are
for
color
win.
locked as well.
Win by reducing your opponent's leader's life to 0. Attack the leader with your characters. Master the art of jutsu. Strategically play the characters concealed in your support area with chakra and cut in with special abilities like ninjutsu. Activate the effects of face-down character cards in response to your opponent's
Yeah,
move.
so that's what I was talking about specifically, is you're going to be able to play like support cards
with
that
special abilities like ninjutsu.
activate character cards from the support area. So it looks like there's going to be a support area and an actual like battle
Activate the
area.
effects of face-down character cards in response to your opponent's moves. Turn the tide of battle using various jutsu.
And I wonder, so I'm going to assume that you can probably place as many cards down as you want in the support area without tapping, like for a summon.
Each character has unique effects. Master the art of jutsu and use them strategically to claim victory.
And it looks like it just cancels that
Naruto
attack.
card game tutorial sessions are coming to major events
So like it's just a
around the
straight
world.
up, like it's not even like a
And
blocker in a
scheduled to
sense, because you don't
launch
lose the card, you just get to
worldwide
play
in
a
summer
card and
2027.
stop an attack, which seems like a little broken as well, not even gonna lie to you. So one of the strategies I did notice, so you got the
Leader's
Shikamaru
color,
here with
character
that, but
deck
like I
of-
noticed that the Ino here, if you have a Shikamaru and a Choji on the field, your Inu, Shikamaru, and Choji all gain rush and +5 power and +1 damage during this turn, and it's activate main once per turn. So like literally as long as you have all 3 of these on field, they all gain rush and they all gain +5 power and damage. So like one of the conditions to summon this card was it can't be summoned normally. You may place 1 character with 10 or more power in your trash, which seems like a special summon from Yu-Gi-Oh, which is actually kind of, the more I'm thinking about it, the more this is kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh inspired, but they added like a little bit more resource to it. And then on summon, you summon a non-EX Naruto, Uzumaki, Jiraiya, or Minato. So if you end up, where are you at? If you end up playing like the Shikamaru for a block earlier on, he gets played. We don't know what the Choji does, but like if we get like a bit like a turn, so like in theory, you would take 1 turn, play a Choji, maybe put a Shikamaru in the support. Then next turn, your opponent swings at you, you tap a chakra, you use the Shikamaru to stop the ability, and then he gets played out as well. And then the next turn, you play out Ino, everything gets rush, you swing with all your characters, and then next turn, if they're all still alive, because that's the other thing, is we don't know how damage is calculated and everything else like that. Next turn, if they're all still alive, you activate the main once per turn, give them all rush and the +5 power again, swing them all. The rush doesn't really matter. It's really the +5 power and the +1 damage, because you'll be able to trash, at the very least, you'll be able to trash like Inu. Ino is a 5 power, so she'll be a 10 power. So then you trash her, play this out, and then you get to play a Naruto, Jiraiya, or Minato from your trash as well, which I'm going to assume that there's probably going to be Naruto, Jiraiya, and Minato cards that like you specifically need to no, because then why would the specifically cards that you need to trash, or maybe they have abilities that do trash? Because I was going to say maybe they have like some kind of counter on them, but then I was just thinking the counter mechanic's not in this game. But the entire time I've been wondering what the power even actually means, because I don't think it has anything to do with like the actual amount of damage you're doing. Like the power is like the one part of this game that I'm kind of like a little like don't know what's going on with it, because you tap your summon card to play a card. So the power is not the cost. The power is not the actual damage, because you have that there, and the power is not the health, because you have the HP right there. I wonder if like only certain power cards can damage like certain power cards or something like that, or maybe it's just like another number that they can do things like the combo that I was just showing you. Another thing I noticed as well going through it all is that you also can flip one of your chakra face down and just straight up give a character +3 power with your leaders. So if at any point you play a 7 power character, and you can just use this ability, summon out the toad, and then get the combo down with that as well. But I just also noticed that these three specifically do combo off of this card really well. And we have a couple of Naruto cards that we saw, like the specifically like the board wipe one could be used off of this. I don't know why you would, but like it could be used. Um and we also saw like the Jiraiya, but that just looked like a basic card. Same with the Minato. Or we haven't seen a Minato yet, actually. Um I saw, where was it? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. I also saw that it looks like the Sasuke once per turn is draw one card, then place one from your hand to the top of your deck. That's going to be interesting, being able to draw as much, and it's blue, so it looks like they want to keep blue and draw. But then I also noticed off the Itachi, you choose one leader or character, so like on your opponent's side, reveal the top card of your deck, and if the revealed card is the Uchiha clan type, then the selected card cannot attack. So you just get Nat Freeze, no cost power or anything. You just get to just naturally freeze something as long as the top of your deck is an Uchiha card, which you can always make sure that it is one if you use Sasuke's lead ability. So at the very least, it looks like Sasuke is going to be a like reveal the top of your deck, and then if the top of your deck is this certain thing, do this thing type of deck. And it seems like Naruto is like, if your characters are a certain amount of power, then your character, it looks like this is probably going to be like a rush aggression deck, and this is going to be what blue normally is with like control and just cycle. Well, I mean, I guess not cycle, because you don't trash one. So, like, that's the other thing I'm starting to notice in the game. It does not look like you're going to be trashing cards that much, which isn't, like, inherently a bad thing. Because, like, I played a lot of Hearthstone. You don't really have counter in that game either. As long as you have, like, enough health on your, like, your leader, you should be fine. And it also depends. It might be a situation where, like, the board has to be cleared for you to hit the leader. I don't
Your
think
deck
that's
is
going to be
built
the case, because like, then why have a leader card in the first place? Um but I do think it is going to be an interesting game all around. I am still a little confused about the power, and also the other thing, I mentioned it earlier in the video, I'll go back to it as well and like actually freeze frame and talk about it. I think these cards are going to be problematic. So like being able to play down a support card that just straight up is KO all characters. So now I understand a little bit more of what it was, because before I thought it was you play this card and then you just during your main can activate it and KO all characters. So I mean, I guess still technically it does work that way. You would just put it down as a support, and then tap 2 and then just KO all characters. Is like you decide you don't have game and you just swing on him with all your characters, and you're in a position where like you're like, okay, well, I'm not winning here and I don't want him to win, so you just tap 2 chakra, play this out, KO everything. You just get a board wipe. As I do also see that it's KO all characters in general though, so like it's a little balanced, because like your opponent, when you play this, you have to wipe your board also. So it's not like just your opponent's board gets wiped, but still like having to reset the game essentially all the way back to like square one, wherein we could be like at the very end of the game, can like make or break so many different games. Like there's so many different times where like I'm pretty much tapped. I've done everything I can do. I've got a fully set up board and I'm like for sure going to win. But if this happens to me, there's just nothing I can do. My hand's not in a good place. Like there's just nothing I can really play out. But then again, we haven't actually played this game either, so this might not be as big of a deal. But with only being able to play out like one character per turn, from what it seems like, because you only have one character summon card, this is gonna be hard. This is going to be a very, very difficult thing for anyone because now both players have to start from square one. And technically, if you do this, your opponent gets the first attack on you again if they have anything to play. Because that could be the other thing that would be a bit upsetting, at least for me, anyways. Is if like I was just saying, I'm at a position where I'm like down in hand size. I've pretty much blown my entire load, playing out cards and like getting my combos down and everything, and like I'm set up to win next turn, like literally, and then you just do this to me, and I've got to like now spend the time trying to build back up. And like I said, if I just don't have a card in hand that can be played, then I'm just fucked. Like then you get to play another card, and then by the time I finally get something out, you probably can just go for game and probably take it from me. But it all depends. Like I said, it might not be that big of a deal because they might end up having some anti-removal that just stops this for like a less cost, or like for support or something like that. What's going on with that? But yeah, sorry about that. Other than that though, I think that's about all I had to say on the Naruto card game. I do genuinely think it's going to be a fun card game, and I'm really hyped for it. I think the card art is like really, really, really nice. Like genuinely, I think it's like some of the nicest card art that we have. Oh, well, shit. Like that's just so like that we've gotten from like a beginning of a Bandai series. Um, and then I think the balancing of the game is going to be definitely interesting. I can't wait to see more cards to see like how some of these combos will actually fire off. Um, as of right now, I see at least like one good Naruto combo, and I've seen like at least one good Sasuke combo. So I think the decks are at least going to be like fun to play. I'm just wondering if the actual fundamental mechanics of the game are going to get in the way of some of the abilities they printed on these cards. Um, it just all depends on how modest they're actually going to end up being, or if they're just going to let power creep like overtake the game like right out the gate. Um, but anyways, let me go back to put it on the one screen that everybody knows and loves. Oh Jesus, okay. I'm gonna say it really made it so you can't pause on it though, Jesus. But yeah. The one part everybody knows and loves, Sonati's boobs. But anyways, guys, that's it from me. If you're hype, let me know in the comments below. If you're not, then let me know about that also. Anyways, guys, peace.